Hello and welcome back to Estancia Lapacho with the Platinum Edition. I've done quite a few missions, as you can see. $209,000. So we should be able to see what sort of tractor we can get. But also want some money, so we have a weeder as well. Saves us having to buy fertilizer. I'll just run this back and stick the seeds where they live. She should move that a loader shovel as well. Oh, came off first shot. That's amazing. Yeah, that'd make it easier to come in with the seeder to fill up. Oh, everything's growing, at the moment, so I guess we have to work out other ways to entertain ourselves. That's all seeded. As you can see, they're all ploughed and fertilised and growing. Hold on, why is 14 not growing? I planted a heap of sugar beet in that one. Sugar cane. It's got sugar cane in it. But why is it purple? That should be... At least it's showing fertilised. You would think it would be showing as growing since we've seeded a heap of sugar cane in it. Let's go have a look. That's right, can't go that way. Well, you can, but there's a big lump to go over. Well, it's seeded. Looks like we missed a bit there somehow. It almost looks like it's got real texture to it. I guess time will tell. I'll put the time up a little bit. It's time for the early game waiting part. What's that? Remove tops. Had to take ages. I did a mission over here. No, was it this one, I think? No, it wasn't that one. Oh, it was this one. Okay. I'll just start this one just to show you what happened. Obviously, I had a harvester. So, I was backing up to attach it to the harvester and ended up like that. So, I don't know if anybody else has discovered that, but if you do a mission on 22, that's that spoils the fun for you just a little bit. Yep, time out. Yes, I know. What's worth what? We don't know what straw's worth. It's silage 460. I was thinking of buying a bigger tractor. We needed 160 for the same, didn't we? About 160 horses. 138. And I think the Stara 110. Oh, cool. I think we'll pick up one of those. I wonder if you can put... No. You can't put a loader attachment on it. Might leave it for a bit, because we'll just end up paying daily fees on it. We'll buy it when we need it. Because we've got a few tractors sitting around at the moment. What can we do? It's not like in Pleasant Valley where you can buy products from the factories and sell it on to fill in time. The buys on Super Z056, I think that must be the harvester. Cost us $1,000 in maintenance. And the head on it cost $99 in maintenance. Southwood 42. I've discovered that if you don't use it, you don't pay maintenance on it, which is pretty good. I actually do have the repair mod, but I don't think it works. No, it only gives you enter. It's R to repair usually. Not too sure what's going on there. Oh, we could sell some other grains, couldn't we? We've got a heap of grains. Look at all these. They're not worth much, so it's hardly worth the effort. Oh yes, that would be handy. But we'd need another tractor. Well, a different tractor. If we got a loading wagon, wherever they are. Here we go. 68,000. That wouldn't give us enough money to buy a mower. Let's do a mission. What can we do? I bet we can fertilise this one. That should be worth a bit. It shouldn't take too long. Yep, half an hour, 15 minutes it will take us. And that'll give us 12,000. I reckon this is crazy. When it's unfolding the thing, you've got a 300 horsepower tractor. Is it 300 horsepower? Yep, 340 horsepower tractor. And it's just about being stalled by a bit of hydraulics running. That's just wrong. That is not what it's like in real life. Yeah, so if we get a loading wagon and a mower, we can go around mowing all the grass that's on the side of the roads and places and start some silage going. But silage isn't quite worth as much as it was in 2015. But it's an income. She might be able to buy a paddock, another field. No. Kind of keep our tractors busy, don't we? Well, I do. Here's a field of canola that needs harvesting. It's a big one too. Think some people don't think it's right to be doing these contract mission things, but in real life, when you buy a farm and you're getting started out, that's what a lot of people do. They go and help their neighbours and drive their tractors and stuff to help cover their expenses and living costs, or go out and work elsewhere while they're getting started. Because if you're starting out and you've had nothing beforehand, you don't have millions of dollars hanging around to set up your farm and get it running. So you have to do a bit of both. fact, a lot of guys near where I live, they because their harvesters are so expensive, they buy it and then they'll contract it out. You know, they'll drive it and they'll contract it out and go and contract for other people to help cover the buying cost of it. So it's not coming out of their budget, totally out of their budget sort of thing. The machine pays for itself. They still have to be the better looking hills I've seen, or mountains, around the borders of Farming Simulator. I was having a look a bit of the Central California map because I played it in 2015. I was trying to find where you put your your corn, using to make silage out of it. Wasn't having much luck. But he seems to have changed it a fair bit from what it was in 2015. Things are in different areas. But I think at the moment, between this and Pleasant Valley, when they sort out the sugarcane issue, I was reading on their forum page, they've been trying to work out ways around it. They've apparently there's a fruit type called sugarcane that they had used, all lowercase, and when with a new update and the DLC, they'd added sugarcane with a capital C, Giants had, and so that's overwritten the sugarcane that's in the factory script that they use on Pleasant Valley. So they've been having trouble working out a way to make it work, because it's the sugarcane, instead of being a mod, is now a part of the standard game. So I'd read that David Johnson's also working on doing something with the DLC pack, with the Platinum expansion, so maybe they're doing another map or integrating some of the expansion packets into that map. So it'd be interesting to see what they end up doing. Oh yes, I was quite excited to see that I had a third subscriber, so thank you very much for that. Obviously, because I have low amounts of views, I'm not very high on the search list when you search something, so I think it's just a matter of continuing to do something so you get the views and gradually get higher and higher. Not that it's a big thing, I just do it because I like to play the game, and I thought some other people might like to watch. Third away there. Oh yeah, I forgot you can loan some money, so we'll have to have a look at that. That might give us the money we need to get the forage set up. Wonder how easy it is to do it from the cab. Oh, it's a bit tricky. You haven't got the depth of field that you need. That's better. About to be kicked out. We haven't even finished the field yet. Look at that. What about the rest of it? 14,000. Thanks for coming. Let's check our bank. I think it's in here somewhere, isn't it? There we go. How much have we borrowed? Loan. Does that mean... Oh no, we've loaned 75,000. So if we loan a bit more... No, might as well go to the limit. We'll pay it back later. What does that give us? Total of 205. Even though we... Oh, I repaid it. Oh, duh. I'm a bright one, aren't I? If I read that word, not just clicked on it. That gives us 300,000. Now we can do some shopping. So, forage wagon, that's 60,000. Yes, okay. We need a mower. Mower, yes. No, not an overcat. This one works well. Oh, what's the delay like? That can be joined to this. I tried joining it once. It wouldn't join up. Oh well. That can be joined to that. And that's 3.2 and that's 2.1. I wonder what the difference is mainly, other than $1,000. 90 horse, 70 horse. Okay, we'll have a small tractor. Not so. What was the other? Oh, this one. How many horse needs that? 120. So we'll probably need to buy a bigger tractor than I was looking at, and we won't be able to buy a Strata because it hasn't got a front 3-point. We'll have to get one later. We could hire it. Something like that. How much is that to hire it? 19,000. And 245. Yeah, we can't afford that. $190. We could buy something like that. $14,000. And that's 220. They usually work pretty well. So that was one we were thinking of. Oh, what have I done? Sometimes if you accidentally click the right mouse button, it jiggers up the mouse. So that's, what have we got? 210, 225. $195. How much is it to hire that one? Initial cost 13k. Hourly. Oh, $8,000 an hour. That's crazy. That's how we just buy it. Because then we got it, and their fast tracks are pretty handy because they're pretty quick for delivering stuff. It's only 30,000 more than this one, and it's got a lot more power. It's another 30 horses. because this one struggles a bit. It'll only give us 70,000. What do we need for a strata? 110. What am I doing? Where's the mowers again? Windrowers, mowers. There's not a mower with a drag behind. Oh, that's a drag behind off to the side. Winged mower. $80 horse. $70 horse. Well, I was just thinking we've got... Yeah, well, let's buy the one we're going to buy because we've got tractors hanging around doing nothing at the moment. We can make them mow the area we're going to pick up. We can check one of these out. 150 horses. How much more is it? 15,000. Yeah, we'll go 180. Standard wheel weights, wide tyres. Let's see what the wide tyres look like. Where's our... There we go. XL1455. There is a gate down here somewhere. There it is. Oh, there's a field we could mow. Car. Might as well pay what money we don't need back. Why is it red? That's weird. Leave 30k. Oh, I'll make it 20 just for those additional expenses. Our BGA is over there, isn't it? Get this guy to drive itself back to the farm. Restore. Oh, we have a look at this. Oh, there's a nice grass patch there. We can do that, and then we can move up and do this one. Or either way, and even here. Get the other tractor going as well. Oh, look at those big wheels. Nice. Oh, you know what I forgot? Oh no, can you put... No, you couldn't put front end loader attachment on it. Should put it on the case. bigger style thing, screen. Oh, running off the road. He can drive himself back. If I can stay on the road. There we go. Wrong one. Do those power poles have crash on them? Yes. Because they stuff up course play big time. Okay, it looks like the tractor's going to get stuck around that at some time. That might be enough to give us room. And goes to 7, 8, 9, 10, it just keeps going. Yeah, I was probably about 6 should do it. .4. Oh, motor's good. That one's mine. The other tractor. It's all clean. Won't be that like that for long. They mustn't have very large tractors in South America. Well, I guess if you've got a native person that you pay a bowl of rice for a whole day's work, you can just make them sit in a tractor all day. Field work. Still on his first lap. You think those big weedy things would be cut down, but no. Gee, this is struggling just to pull this trailer around. Where's it? Oh, it's up there. Might as well record a course. So it stops there. Why didn't I? Oh no, I see why. Did any grass get cut? Oh, that time it did. A bit patchy otherwise. So if we stick it up here, Horseplay doesn't like tight turns within its first couple of waypoints. Let's see if I can make it reverse by itself. I haven't done this in 17. I did try it in 13 and it just was a big mess. Just kept jackknifing itself all the time. Set unload point. Okay, unload point. We go forward. What can we do? We can make it to a U-turn and drive out the other door. The other gate. Wonder how many times I'm going to have to stop it. No. Oh, I've stuffed up. We don't want to put it in there, we want to put it in a bunker. The tractor's just about due to start another area. He's quick. Where's it going now? Start. Only just made it around that. I suppose we're getting caught on that. I guess we give it an unload point. Make it go forward again. So we load this one first, and this one second, and we should have 2 courses, and we should be able to run it. It's not filling up very fast. Tractor's cutting over where it went last time. What's with that? Oh no, it's just driving to the end. It's even picking up around the corners. Wow, still well. Oh, we need another. We need a blade actually. A leveling blade. Here we go, leveler. That's the little one, isn't it? Well, we'll get a 3.1 because we only have tractors available. Oh. How much is it? Oh, 6,000. Yep, can afford that. Give this guy a go of it. All the grass over here. Oh, well, that's what farmers do. Make the most of stuff that grows out of nature. Oh, it's all full of trees. Maybe we could cut some trees down. Oh. Oh yeah, well, looks like I've done another hour-long episode. Been trying not to do them so long because it's a nightmare to upload them. Go and check on the other ones. Okay. Well, we'll call it there for this episode. Have fun.